Okay, we should be on. Hi, hola. Oh, let's go to comments so that you can see them. It should be right there in the chat. And hi, you guys. We're here.
Hey, happy Easter. Hello, Caroline. Jennifer Petrovic. Did I say that right? Petrovic.
Okay.
I'm trying to say it kind of like with an Eastern European accent. Of course, if it's in the States, it's probably like Petrovich to most people. But what?
I'm just going to wait till you're done. We're back. We're back. My face is done. You guys, we weren't scheduled to do a live. And okay.
We'll talk
Turn
about
that
in a minute.
First. If you heard someone say goodbye, you're going to know part of the reason why we're doing this live tonight. So if you joined us on Friday night with Caroline, we ended up doing the majority of the readings we did were talking to the other side, right? Pretty much. And there was one point when all three of us ended up talking to the other side and communicating. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't practice traditional mediumship. So
no.
The one somebody asked me to, I'm like, oh, I'll just, okay, I'll give it a shot. And I ended up having this really really fast talking message come through. And I asked, was your dad like really excitable? She's like, yes, he was. I'm like, okay, was there a dance? Or actually, it was a husband. It was a departed husband. Like, there something wanted me to talk to you about a dance, and it all turned out to be right. So that was my first effort at trying to just do mediumship.
So the next day, I was talking to Justin, and I was saying, isn't it interesting how that whole live ended up being more about the other side? Now, fast forward till today. I had a little bit of a back issue coming back from Seattle, back as in my back. And so if you see me squirm, that's why tonight. But more importantly, I was resting today, and I was watching my mentor for the rods. So Caroline is my teacher of almost a year now, and she's my mentor as far as everything I've learned. But with the rods, I was kind of on my own. So I have a mentor, and her YouTube channel is Sarah Saving Spirits. You can look her up. She did a live today trying to help Bob Saget, who is a comedic actor that just passed away. He was the dad on Full House, and she was trying to help him pass over. And she got on this really interesting app, and she also uses rods. She was talking about how today she really needed to do the live because of the thin veil we have right now. There's a very thin veil between us and the netherworld. And then all of a sudden, Friday made sense. So tonight is kind of the cumulative effect. And so I feel, Justin's like, whatever. But I do feel like we can communicate more easily tonight. So because of that, we decided to hop on. So this live is only going to be about talking to the other side and communicating with the other side. And tonight, we're going to do something we've never done, literally. So first of all, I have my rods. Yeah, that's nothing new. Okay. But what Justin's going to be doing is something he's going to explain to you and just kind of back them up on how we just literally downloaded it and what we've experienced so far just within the last half hour while I share this out. And if you guys could please like and share this out, and we will get into this very interesting experimental situation coming up here. Go, Justin, go.
Who were you watching that was using this again?
Oh, it was Sarah Saving Spirits, and she does rods. And for the first time today, she did rods while this app was running. It's a paranormal app, and Justin will show you the ins and outs of it while I share this live.
Okay, so it's called Ghost Tube. I'll try to put it up here. Maybe if I can. It's reflecting our special ring to make me not so pasty-faced. So yeah, it's called Ghost Tube. Got a couple things, just kind of glancing at it. I've been playing with it for like 20 minutes or so now. It appears to have audio recording.
Oh, you might want to turn that down while you're talking to people. It's already talking to you guys.
Yeah, it's already been saying things. Some of it quite random and interesting. So yeah, it's supposed to be this all-in-one app like the ghost hunters use. It's supposed to have EMF readability on it, and I'm a big like ghost hunters nerd, so I've watched most of their episodes and stuff and know how they look at things. I was even part of a ghost hunting group at one point in Southern Oregon, but I was I was able to meet up and talk with them a few times, but unfortunately, just logistics and stuff, I wasn't able to go on any of their actual hunts. But, so I'm familiar with a lot of the ghost hunting methodologies and what they look for. Well, the first thing I did with this, because it's supposed to have an EMF detector, it's a lot of times when people get into areas and they feel nauseous and they don't feel good, and they pull out the EMF reader and they're like, oh man, woo, the EMFs are off the charts. A lot of times it's bad wiring in a house, or they're in a really old building where the shielding on the wiring around the electronics has eroded and stuff like that. So it causes this nauseous feeling. So the first thing I did with the EMF reader is just put it up here on the laptop, and it jumps. So it jumps like probably about 60% when I get it close to the laptop. So it's picking off emanations and signals off the laptop that tell me that, yeah, there is some kind of EMF readability on this thing, but I can't speak to whether or not my phone is calibrated properly to do it the way the ghost hunters do it. The other thing it does is supposed to have a listening ability. If you watch the ghost hunters, they go out and they'll just have recordings and they'll listen, and sometimes they'll get messages through the recordings. And some of them are quite fascinating and quite coherent. Sometimes you've seen things get thrown, moved, all that stuff. So it does have the ability to record audio, video. There's also a video functionality that we were playing with a bit earlier. And so give you an example here. I'm going to put it on, I call it predator mode.
Put it on me and then they can see.
So predator mode, you can see how it's kind of showing the lights as red, and it gives Sandra a bunch of dots and lines there. Sandra's got nice lines. Right? And so we were, she had the rods, and we're trying to call stuff in, and we're moving around looking for stuff. We're trying to ask if any kind of messages want to come through. So we're just playing with this app. I think it'll be a bit of fun to play with. I'm pretty skeptical around it. Because I'm a computer IT guy, so I'm thinking there's pre-programmed software and there's just things it's randomly going to do. So far, some of the messages and words that have come through have just got me to bust up laughing and shaking my head.
We won't go into the words that they chose so far, but we're going to try tonight, and just to let you guys know, and you're going to be responsible for comments because I won't be able to read them without my glasses.
Right.
Here's the thing, you guys. Before this all happened, I used Palo Santo in the house, shut all the windows, burned incense, lit candles, prayed, meditated, and asked that only the angels and the divine, what did they say?
Keep going. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So what I asked them, I asked the angels and the divine tonight to protect me, to protect Jason. I did this the other night too. Sorry. He's probably
known
here
for years.
I know, but he's probably been around all weekend. Okay. Somebody that just passed on, you guys, never mind. Okay. I never would confuse you with him. Okay.
Blame divinity
let's go back
on her own shortcomings right now.
Anyways, so here's the thing, you guys, is I really protected us in this space that only the divine and angels may enter. Now, does that mean that another spirit that is not necessarily friendly to Justin and I can come through? It doesn't mean that. It means they could come through, but they will get kicked out. It's kind of like divine admin on your live, right? You have an admin, and if somebody comes in and they start trolling your live, they can throw them off. Okay. So my angels and divine will do this. So if you guys ever decide, okay, let's play around with this. Number one, I'm just going to say, of my own personal experience, do not use the Ouija board.
1 second.
Okay. Do not use the Ouija board. Do you need me to hit mute?
No.
Okay. Do not use a Ouija board. And why are you going to my closet?
Because it's that closet. So I'm going to look in the closet.
Please don't go in my closet. It's really messy. Oh, you're looking for spirits? Is there anything in there?
Not on the app.
Interesting. So, yeah, back to what I was saying. Don't do the Ouija board. And if you're going to do anything like this, whether it be rods, cards, I always suggest that you protect yourself with light and love and your divine, whatever your belief is. And then when you're done, you need to close that door, you guys. People don't remember to shut the door. And what we're doing tonight is we're opening a door. And if we don't close it, I'm Italian now. If you don't close the door, it's going to have a problem. So Justin just got a signal on the thing saying closet. So he went into my closet. I was like, don't look in there. It's so messy. Okay. So
it was quite frightening.
Listen, shut up. I only have one closet. Okay. We're not going to get into this. This is what he does, you guys. This is what he does. Okay. So tonight I'm really excited because I saw Sarah doing it, and it actually was very, if you want to go check her out, Sarah Saving Spirits, she did a live tonight trying to help Bob Saget crossover. And if you want to look at that live, you will see where I got the inspiration for this. But we do know, someone asked Sarah, why is the veil so thin right now between us and the netherworld? And Sarah said it's because of the resurrection of Jesus Christ happened either tonight or today or this weekend. I don't know exactly. I don't read the Bible like every day, you guys. And I was raised Catholic, but I don't know. Details are foggy for me. So he's scanning me right now. Okay. So we're going to try this. And what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to connect, and I want you guys to listen, and Justin's going to hold the app up where you can actually see the words if you can't hear them, or at least you should hold it close enough where they can hear it. And then it'll have the words, and he'll confirm it. Once it says something, he will read it to you once it's on the screen. And we'll just see where this goes. Okay. So this should be interesting. We'll try it for a few minutes. And then if you guys have a particular, thing you want to try to experiment with. But like I said, this is literally the first time ever we've done this. Woo, I'm kind of excited. Okay.
It just said guide.
It just said guide. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't hear it. So make sure you have
the volume was turned down. I didn't want to jump in while you're talking.
Okay. So I'm going to connect. And what we're not sure about is I did try testing with a spirit I talked to on Friday night. And I asked him to connect on the rods, and he did. And then I asked him to connect on the app, and he kept trying to disconnect to me. So I'm not sure, you guys, if they can only connect to one or the other or both. But I'm just going to try to do my thing and see what the phone comes up with. Okay.
Well, and keep in mind, installing an app on a phone, trying to replicate very specifically calibrated equipment, like what the ghost hunters have in giant, containers of stuff that they set out and work with all the time. I'm not sure how well a phone is going to translate that, right? Because they've just got set software, and it's using the phone's capabilities, right? So we're just going to play with it and see how it goes.
Okay. I was just trying to feel something. Okay.
It's called Ghost Tube, Caroline.
GhostTube.com.
Yeah, I had to go to the site and download it.
I found it today because of Sarah. Oh, what was that? What happened? It has a message for us?
I got too close to the laptop.
Okay.
Did you guys hear that? So that's the EMF reader going off because it spiked. That's because I took this and got too close to the other laptop. And remember me talking about EMF and electronic and emanations? That's what it's doing.
But so now it wasn't there, and it still made that sound. And by the way, if you hear a sound like like in the old days, if you took a phone off the hook, that sound, if you hear that sound, that means there is a presence, right? Correct? Or I don't know how you want to say that.
I mean, okay. when I touch it to me, it picks up like my full physical presence.
But if he does it to me, look. But if he does it to me, look. Nothing.
Just doesn't like her.
Does anybody think that's weird? So if it touches him, show him again. If it touches you, this means there's a presence. Like, okay, now to me.
Maybe it's because it's your arm.
Okay.
No.
Nope. Try here. So explain that, you guys. Apparently I'm dead. Apparently I've already crossed over.
Again, you're taking some software, and it's programmed to utilize the phone's capabilities.
Yeah, but why would it pick up on you and not on me?
I have no idea.
Okay. So if you hear the that means there's a presence. If you hear the boo, that's a presence. And then it will speak. So Justin, you're going to have to hold the phone towards them so they can hear it somehow. You get it close enough where it doesn't set off the computer, but they can hear it. And maybe show them. Can you do it? Can I show you? Can I show you what I mean?
She's talking about, so right there,
that's too close.
It'll pop a message, but it'll speak it out loud, but you can read it too.
Go back right about there. That way they can see it. There. No, don't worry about it. It's just being weird. Okay. I'm trying to show you. Look on the screen. You had it for a minute where it wasn't really. No, if you just get the right angle. Should get the right angle. Can you guys see that? Can you tell me if you can kind of see it? It doesn't matter if you can't see the words. Somebody put in a really long message. It was Anna. Hi, Anna. I can't read. I'm blind. So read the message on the chat. Do we have any questions before we go into this, you guys? Hopefully we explained it okay? Justin's reading, and apparently I'm not allowed to speak while he reads. He's like doing this to me. So, don't talk, Sandra. Closer. Get closer, Justin.
To what? The laptop or Sandra?
Closer.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay. So we have a comment from Anna talking about how she has something similar. Or her son has something similar on his computer.
Okay.
So
yeah, it's pretty popular. And the reason why I've never tried it is, number one, I have a really bad feeling about it. Kind of like with me and tarot cards. I just don't have it. So you notice he's got the app. But the other thing is that I saw Sarah do it. And it was, if you go back and watch that live, it will. Okay, so we got a signal. So, right? We got a signal. Somebody was around. Okay. So Bob Saget was with Sarah earlier. What is it? What are you looking at?
I just, when it went off, I thought I did something to do it.
Okay. No, something else. Okay, so
like I said, with the laptop
volume
in proximity can be problematic.
No, it's not going to pick up anything because you already heard the sound when you put it. You got to literally touch it. So just hold the phone where they can kind of see it and kind of hear it and make sure the volume's up. Okay. So we got this earlier. We got friend earlier tonight, and we asked who the friend was. So I'm going to ask who it is again. Here we go, you guys. I'm not sure if they can connect to both, but if there is a friend in the room, can you tell us through the app what your name is? Open for yes, cross for no. See, I wonder if they can't connect to both because I've got nobody connected to me. If you guys notice, the rods are completely still. Okay, let's try it again. Let me ask another question. Is someone in the room with us right now? I shouldn't say someone. Is there an energy in the room with us right now, with Justin and I? Can you open for yes and cross for no? Connect to me. Connect to me. They're like so confused. Okay. It is starting to move. Hold on. So whoever this is not someone that's experienced with the rods, but yes, we're getting a yes. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you, I'm going to stay connected, but you can disconnect with me.
Shopkeeper.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Shopkeeper.
But you can disconnect with me and go to Justin now. Can you tell us who you are or who you're here for? Just give us some information. We're like brand new at this, you guys. And we've noticed there is a delayed reaction from when they answer. And Justin, if you notice, like you get a reading, you need to show them though. You're not showing them. You're looking at the phone.
Well,
what is this?
It's too glared. Like it's way too glared and reflective.
Just hold it back. I didn't see. No, a little closer.
Carl.
Oh, did they just say no? Because look at my rods, Justin. Look at my rods. Did they say no?
Said Carl.
Okay, I thought they said no. I was like,
Shopkeeper, no. What is this? And Carl.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm going to call somebody in the room for someone in the live. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Okay, if there was someone in the room that would like to communicate with someone on our live right now, can you please connect? Either to Justin.
Demon.
What? What?
I said demon.
You have to say the words. Why are you rolling your eyes?
Because it said demon, so I'm rolling my eyes.
So let me back this up, you guys. If it says
jacket.
Okay. There's no demon in
Don't
here.
bother my jacket.
So here's the thing, you guys. There's no demon in here. There was a signal on there, by the way. It went to red. You weren't paying attention. That's why I want him to show you guys the phone so you can actually see it. But he's like insisting on not showing you.
Over here.
Would you please put the phone so that they can see it? If you guys see demon, don't worry about demons. We've already protected ourselves.
As I move this towards the laptop, nope, it's not.
Can I show you?
Funny.
Here,
he is funny, isn't he?
You do it.
Cracks me up. All you got to do is hold it right about there and get it to where it's not glaring on the phone. Right about there. Can you guys help us out with this? There. You just need to hold it down a little bit. That way you guys can kind of just see. Can you kind of see the reading? Do you see that little white line that's moving up and down? And then to the up on one side of it, it looks like what's a thermometer. I know what to do. I'm going to fix this. Here, I'm going to fix this right now. It might be a little darker for you guys. I apologize, but now you're going to be able to see it better. Tell me if that helps. And I want you to be able to see the thermometer and the little whites. And then right below that, you'll be able to see the words in case you don't hear it. Okay, so let's try that. Okay. Whew. Funny, funny, funny. Justin's funny. Okay. I'm going to ask you guys once again. If there is can I finish my question? If there is someone in the room that would like to connect with someone on our live or with ourselves, would you please either at this time connect with Justin or myself?
Connect with my phone.
Connect with Justin's phone. And when you are connected, can you open for yes? When you are connected with either Justin's app or my rods, can you please open for yes? And now we wait. Oh. Somebody's trying to connect. Hold on. It's so vague, right? Everybody's trying to run for it. If you guys notice, my rods are completely still. So until they open, they're not telling me that they're connected.
It's a good point, Anna. Some might not know what a phone is.
Can you connect with Justin's? Okay, I'm getting a yes. Okay, so we are. Okay. Go ahead. Get Justin. Get him. A little more. Go. Get him. Get Justin. Get him. Boom. Okay. So he's connected. Someone's connected to the app for someone here in the live. So let's see what they have to say. Do you have any readings on it?
Negative.
He will not show them. I turned the light and everything, and he will not show you guys the phone.
I'm not just going to keep constantly flitzing back and forth with it. Because then if you get a read, I may not be able to see it because I'm so busy trying to show
Just
it over here.
Just look at the screen. Just look at the screen. That's all
Father.
you got. What did it say?
Father.
Okay, so someone's father. Can you be a little more specific? Because probably everyone in here at one point or another had a father. Gonna need a little more information than that. And while we're waiting for the signal, there's someone for me. I don't know. We've got father. So we're waiting on some further thing. Caroline saying, my dad, please. No, how is he doing it is correct, Sandra. Yeah, I don't know. But let's see what else comes through. I know you guys are like, why don't you just get on the rods? But we just thought this was really cool how they did it in conjunction with each other. So do you have a message for us? Somebody here would like a message. You said father. Can you be a bit more specific? Can you give us something that would tell that person whose father is trying to connect? Who?
Said who?
Who? Well, I don't know who. You know who. There's a couple people in this room that wanted a message from their father.
Bedroom.
That's not enough.
I already went chasing in the closet. I'm not going looking in the bedroom too.
Oh. They're in the bedroom. Can you come in here? The bedroom is right down my hall.
So was the closet. I went in the closet earlier.
I know. Let me see. Give me, we had two people that said their dad. Tell me the dad's names and I'll just ask on the rod so we can see. And then if they come through on the words, they come through. So Caroline, what's your dad's name? And someone else said their dad. Who else said their dad?
I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough of the bedroom, see if they see.
Go for it. But I saw Caroline, and then there was somebody else that asked about their dad. Who's the other one? Okay, Jennifer. Okay, Dad Lloyd and Caroline. Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it, Tom, because we're not doing readings really. I mean, like, we're not really doing readings. We're doing something really crazy tonight. We're doing an experiment. So if it's not too late, don't donate. Otherwise, we'll figure it out. Okay. I had Lloyd from Jennifer, and I had I didn't get Caroline's dad's name. Oh, we need to block if a shotgun, Justin. Block them. They're a troll. Right there. Boom. I need you to go to their thing and block them. Yeah, go up there and block user from Facebook. Good. Thank you. Okay, so it's Adrian and Lloyd. Let me ask and see real quick.
Oh, hey, Tom. Good to see you.
Okay.
Prisoner. Kitchen.
With the kitchen again. Here we go.
She doesn't even have a kitchen.
Well, I'm looking at it. Okay. Okay, I've got Adrian. Adrian came through. Lloyd did not. I'm sorry, Jennifer.
Uncomfortable.
Adrian said yes. Adrian said yes, he is here. So do we want to ask a question? It's going to be Caroline then. That's Caroline's dad, I believe. I think I've looked into no, we can figure it out, Tom. If you've already done it, we can totally figure it out. We'll do a reading. Tom's so sweet. He gifted a reading to somebody tonight. This should be, you can, if you don't have someone you want to talk to tonight. Lori. Okay, Lori came up. Sometimes just random words, but Caroline, this is going to be for you. So Adrian, if you can use this app and send some words through, and we'll just see if that works. And if it doesn't, I'll ask the rods.
Tom gifted a read, or did he want to read?
No, he said he donated for a reading for someone, and I was like, no, don't, because we're doing this weird experiment tonight.
We'll keep them on file though.
I've got to give us light because we look all green.
We'll definitely get him a read.
Update people like Tom that have just got on and what we're doing.
So we're playing with this app called Ghost Tube, and it's got an EMF reader, a voice recorder. It's got a little camera add-on app that lets you
murder.
Great. Okay. That picks
Brandon.
up. Wow. That picks
Why are you here?
Okay, that's hello. I should throw the phone down.
Shh.
Okay.
All right. And it's supposed to take in the signals and say whatever the spirits are trying to say to us. So it's been interesting to play with. I say the EMF part of it's definitely got some credibility, because if I take the EMF read portion, hang on, I gotta get just right with the light here. You can see a little green bar bouncing around. Let's see if this, it's not doing it. But the EMF will spike when I get it near like the laptop or something else giving off different types of electronic emanation. So it's definitely picking up something in that regard. As far as all the words and stuff we've heard tonight, I think the jury's still out, but we'll see.
It feels like, to me, it's like less than 50% like accurate to what we're asking for. Okay,
yeah.
Can you go back? Sorry, talking to somebody else. Okay, I'm asking Adrian if he can connect to the app, and he's saying yes. So, what happened?
Sandra's saying check Messenger, but I can't check your Messenger. So.
Oh, okay. Sandra or Caroline? Because I'm Sandra.
Caroline's saying to check your.
You guys hear that? He's like Sandra. Sandra said to me, I was like, I'm Sandra. Should I check my Messenger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Help me.
Help? Okay, we want to help you. What else? Give me something else. How can we help you? I don't have anything in Messenger. I don't have anything in Messenger. Okay, so Adrian said that he could connect to the app, and all I got was help me. Do you have anything else, Adrian? Or he said he could connect.
Help you what?
This is so fun. You guys get to watch us staring at a phone. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out so that you guys can actually see the app, because Justin's not.
That was an EMF spike.
Okay, got help, and we got what was the other one? Help me.
Help and help me, and an EMF
Help and help
spike.
me. Okay, we want to help you, Adrian. I checked it, Caroline. It's not there. It's not there. I'm getting a little freaked out right now because it's not there. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Okay.
Down.
Okay. Let's just disconnect right now. Let's just disconnect. Oh shit. Okay. What should we do here? Okay. Adrian, do you have a last message for us? Is there something that I can do to help you, Adrian? Do you need help with ascension? Do you need help with ascending? Do you need help with closure? If there's anything that I can do, please tell me. Okay, we're going to wait for that for a second, you guys. I don't know if I like this app. I don't know if I like this app at all. Okay. I saw it, Caroline. I saw it.
I do the shamanic practices, and I do journeying in altered states, and I do a fair amount of working with people with crossed over, but I am absolutely not convinced with this app at all. At least the messages that have come through.
No? Do you? Okay.
Now there's some plausibility
Okay.
there. Yeah.
So, do we have anything from him? Do you need our help, Adrian? I know you're here now. If you need our help, I need you to tell me. I need you to communicate with me. We can do an ascension for you. Justin's actually the pro at this. He would have to do it after this live. He couldn't do it right now. But if you want help, Justin and I will help you.
Nothing's
waiting
coming
for an
through. I'm just
answer.
showing.
Yeah, we're not getting anything. Yeah, just while we're waiting for that, you guys, Justin does shamanic work, and he helps like souls ascend and move on. And he also, can help people that are alive, that are having, I forgot what it's called, but like soul retrieval. Is that what it's called, Justin, when they're alive?
Yeah,
help them?
I'm not actively doing healing for another probably
Yeah, but
year.
you do help with like certain things.
Yeah.
You do certain things. Yeah, we're not talking about healing. We're talking about like trying to move on from like past trauma and stuff. You have done that before, right? He's gone quiet.
Well, it was spiking a little bit, but it was when I was leaning towards the computer.
I actually said, okay, we're gonna not do that. We're gonna I don't know. I said something to the effect I might have scared him off. I'm sorry, Adrian. But let me ask Garad's really quick. Okay, here we go. Okay, he's back. Hold on a second. Okay. He's saying yes, he needs help with ascension. Okay, can you come back to forward facing, Adrian? Can you come back to forward facing? I'm going to ask you who you would like to help you with that, okay? Can you go back, please? Thank you. Thank you. So weird I'm talking this out. Usually I'm mumbling to myself. Okay. Would you like Justin to help you ascend? Can you open for yes and cross for no? Okay, that's a yes. Okay. Can you come back to forward facing, please? Return back to forward facing. Thank you. Okay. Okay, thank you. Do you need me to help Justin with the ascension? Can you open for yes and cross for no? Do you need me to help with the ascension? Can you open for yes and cross for no? I'm getting a no. Okay, so he wants your help on that. So you guys, this isn't something that we'll do on the live or Justin would do on the live. It's something that he goes in and does like a shamanic journey. So he will help Adrian. Oh, Caroline's got a message. Confused. I feel dizzy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 You guys, it's Adrian's gonna get Justin will help Adrian. You'll help Adrian, right? Okay. Justin's gonna help Adrian. It will probably take place in the next day or two. And we'll try to remember to give an update. And obviously to the people involved, we will give an update on that. Okay, so that's heavy. That's some heavy stuff. Okay.
Abused.
Okay. Okay. We are going to we're going to move on. We're going to do one more little experiment before we jump off here, because I'm like, oh my God, this is a lot. Okay. Anna said, thank you, Justin. Yeah, got a lot of people helping out in the room. Thank you, you guys. Thank you for giving your feedback on that. Okay, so let's try something a little bit different before we jump off. And as far as the person that's asking for questions on their future, this reading, this live is strictly for, we're dealing with the thin veil tonight, you guys. And just so you guys know, tonight is a great night for you guys to reach out to people that you've lost over the years. If you want to send a message or you want to light a candle or just do some little ceremony to honor them, because, you know, you can do that anytime, but this is kind of a special night, I guess, apparently. So, yeah. Okay. She heard what your phone said, Justin?
Yeah, it said abused.
Okay. Yeah. So that's something you guys can chit chat about in the private chat, and we'll leave it at that, because I want to try to be discreet for everybody. Okay, so let's go on. Let's see if we can connect with one other person, but know that Adrian will be tended to, you guys, and we will make sure that Adrian gets taken care of. And okay, good. Okay. So, all right. Do we have, I don't even know if we have, okay, we only have like 6 people on here, so it's not very many people. Is there anyone else that has a question for someone that's passed over that has like a really strong need to, because I mean, Tom did donate for the reading. So if there is someone that wants, that has something that's really unresolved in regards to someone that passed over, I think that I can definitely connect and.
Said rituals.
Yeah, I don't know. I can definitely connect and
Mail.
I feel like we're still getting messages from the last thing. Can you just disconnect it for a second and restart it? Thank you. Okay, so if you lost somebody that crossed over and you have a strong need, Tom Thompson actually donated a reading. So we weren't planning on doing a reading tonight, but we will do that. I will ask the rods, and I will also we'll also try the app and see if the app has anything to add. Okay. So yeah, you're so welcome, Caroline. No problem. We will have that taken care of, and we'll obviously talk to you privately about that. Okay. Jennifer needs her mom, Luann. Okay, Jennifer. A weird question I'm going to ask. How long ago she passed? And there's a reason why I asked this. Oh, Jennifer. I just got Jennifer Beckham first. But yes, I'll see. We'll see if he might come through as well. But right now we're going to ask about Luann. So can you tell me how long ago Luann passed?
2.
I'm asking Jennifer Beckham who. So I don't know if you guys heard that. The app asked me who who I was asking. Yeah, I'm asking you, app. Can you tell me how long ago he passed? Oh, it'd be scary if they were like 2 years. I was like, oh no.
I was trying to act scary earlier and I was making fun of it.
Oh yeah, it was doing some weird stuff. We'll tell you at the end. Like, I didn't want to freak anybody out in the beginning. Okay. 2020. Okay, so just recently. Okay. Okay, Luann. Okay, mommy. Mommy, come in the room. Jennifer needs you. Come on in, mamacita. Okay, I'll be back. Justin can talk to you guys while I do this real quick.
Battle.
Battle.
Woo! Come on back. Come on back. You might want to ask if Jennifer's mom, Luann, is in the room while I'm doing this and see if you can pick up anything on your scanner. I'm not sure if it's her directly or if it's the divine that's communicating through her right now. For her, I should say.
There's a weird anomaly on the camera app.
Where did you see it? Where was it at? Over there to my right?
Yeah.
That's always where they come.
It wasn't the lines like we demonstrated earlier. It was like there was a weird pulsing, if that makes any sense, kind of messing with the normal
With
camera.
the focus?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually
Yeah.
you guys, when a spirit comes in, they're usually off to my right over there. And Justin got a weird picture. Anyways, I'm going to tell you so far, Jennifer, what I found is that your mom, she passed easily. Now, that's what she said. She said she.
Watch it.
Oh, yeah.
You see that?
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's trying to focus, but it can't really.
It's trying to focus on something. The camera's doing this thing where it focuses on something and then it goes out of focus. It's like it's trying to focus on something that's not there.
And it's only on that side of the room. If I go here, if I go up, if I go here,
Oh,
if
interesting.
I go down to the hall,
Yeah. She could be
if I go
there.
over here,
Okay.
nothing. But if I go right there where Sandra says she normally picks things up,
It's doing this weird. I
It's
wish
like
we
the whole
could
image
show.
goes-
Can
yeah,
we show them?
we really
yeah,
can't.
we can. Don't move it. Don't move it. Let's see if it'll show up.
you guys see that? Wait.
I
Oh,
know if we're gonna
don't.
be able to-
Okay,
there
you
it
see
is.
how it's like
There it is.
it can't focus,
I don't know
right?
if they can see it though.
It's fluctuating in and out.
Can you guys see the picture? It's going in
But
and out.
now if I go like over there, solid. If I go over here, solid.
Go
if I
back
go
to where
anywhere
go back
else,
to where the thing is.
it's solid. But if I go over here,
You see
it
that?
can't focus.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. Okay, so the message, Jennifer, that I got that I felt like it was the opposite. She said her passing was easy, and I felt like it wasn't. I felt like it was like kind of long and drawn out. So can you clarify that for me? Okay, Jennifer could see that.
It's only that corner. I move it.
Oh, Jennifer was trying to say go down. We can't see the comments when we have the
Well,
the thing like
and
that.
even when I go down, like it still does the same thing. It's only that corner. Like I go to other parts of the room and I go up and down slow and I wait and I do all that stuff. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, and I
when
told
put it
him
in that corner. That's
Yeah.
where it's like the camera can't focus.
And I told him tonight when I'm doing readings, make sure you look over there because that's always where I see them out of my peripheral. When I say see them, I don't really like always see them. I sense them, I guess I should say. Oh, Justin, you can record your screen. That's a good point.
Now it's locked. It's not letting me record. If you want to record, you have to pay.
Okay. So on GhostTube, if you want to record it, you can record and make.
Now I'm trying different effects and cycles, see if something else comes through other than that shimmer. And it doesn't matter what effect I pick. That
still
same
doing
pulse is
that
still
weird
there.
thing.
But I'm not seeing anything. Yeah.
But there's none of the stick figures going through.
No, the effects aren't doing anything
What was
other than
that?
just that corner.
What was that weird crap?
It's the same thing it's been doing.
Oh, okay.
It causes a little fluctuation at the top of the app too. And
Okay.
It like you see that the camera doesn't know how to process what it's picking up right now.
Okay. Jennifer, can you explain to me why she's saying that her passing was very easy, but I feel like it was long and drawn out?
I'm recording it now, Caroline. I'm recording it.
Okay, he's recording it.
But it's just it's just a weird fluctuation. It's like the phone doesn't know what it's trying to focus on or look at.
Jennifer, talk to me, girl. Why is it that she said her passing was very easy when I feel like it's not? I didn't see it that way.
And
I didn't see it that way.
It just stopped.
It stopped? Is she gone?
Oh, there it is. It's back. It's only in that corner. I'm going to try something. I'm going to go stand in that corner and face it at the other corner just to see.
What if he sees like a spirit right next to me? God. Okay. It's okay. I'm not scared of spirits. You're like, you're scared of spirits, Sandra? I am, actually. Don't tell anybody. Just when they appear. Like, I don't like seeing spirits. It happened when I was younger, and it kind of traumatized me. Do you see anything, Justin? No. Please tell me you don't see the shape of a woman behind me. Okay.
Not a thing. Not a thing. It's only this corner.
Okay.
It's really fascinating.
So Caroline says Jennifer's mother knew where she was going. It was an easy transition for her. But why do I feel like it was like, was she sick for a long time? Or was it like, I feel there's something very long and drawn out that the process. She was about to come home, but she took a turn for the worse. She was like brain dead by the time I got there. Okay, so I'm assuming she was sick for a while before that. Okay, because that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like her sickness didn't go quickly. It wasn't like she was gone very quickly. It was like she had been sick, and it had kind of been a long process, and then it sounds like she was ready to come home, and then she passed. That's really weird. That happens too. And I lost an aunt like that. She was going to be dismissed or released from the hospital the next morning and recovered from all of her sickness. And we all came to see her to congratulate her and say, we'll be back in the morning to get you from the hospital. And as I was walking out, my aunt said to me, she called me Sandy, and she said, Sandy, I'm scared. And I said, Aunt Virginia, you don't have to be scared. There's angels all around you. You don't have to be scared. And literally we walked out of the room and she passed an hour later, you guys. She was completely fine. But I mean, I guess it was just her time, and maybe she saw the angels, or she knew she was about to go, and that's why she was afraid. But your mom, just to give you some relief, your mom said her passing was very easy. And actually she's like totally okay with it. Like maybe it was part of her process. And if you see Justin walking, he's fascinated now. What are you doing, Justin?
Okay, so there was a couple of environmental variables over in that corner.
Okay.
So I moved. We had kind of a light effects that you saw going in the background.
The light that I like to put on that you've now turned off.
Yeah,
yes.
I didn't turn it. I moved it. I took it out of the image because I thought maybe it was causing problems with the camera, right? So I moved that.
Where's my light now?
We had a candle. Your light's fine. Let me talk. I threw it. I flushed it right down the toilet. That light was evil. It was causing problems with the camera and manifesting things, and now it's gone.
Oh my God, you're wasting a battery.
All I did was turn it against the wall. Okay, so I moved the lights because I thought maybe that was causing a disruption, and I moved the candle because I thought maybe the candle was causing a disruption and causing the image to fluctuate. I took both of those away. It's now just a dark corner, still the same fluctuation, and in no other part of the room, just that corner. Yeah. So and definitely something to that, I would think.
And that wasn't part of the app. I mean, it wasn't stated that it would do that on the app, but it's just doing it.
But it's clearly something it's causing.
Unless she's gone now. No.
There it is.
Yeah.
There's that pulse again. And it
wasn't happening earlier.
Just over there.
And it wasn't happening earlier because he was testing it earlier.
Yeah, we'll have to test it later when we're not doing work, not calling things in, and the place is just very quiet after a cleansing, see if we get the same result.
Yeah. So Jennifer, do you have any other questions for your mom, or is that kind of what you were wanting to know? She's very at peace with her passing, and she feels like it was all good and it was all peaceful. And does she know I was there with her before she left? I was by her side. Does she know that? Okay. Are you saying, does she know that you were there at the moment she passed? Can you be a little more clear on that? Do you want to, because I mean, I'm sure you were there several times. So did you want to, is that what she's trying to say? Does she know I was there with her before she left? Caroline, she wants her light back. Caroline knows I love my light.
I'll go put it back up. But
where's the meter box for my home? Oh, it's a huge house, Caroline. Somewhere.
It's
this
not
house
anywhere,
is like over 3,000 square feet.
Yeah, it's not anywhere near her room or
No.
anything. It's not going to cause any breathing disruptions.
No, I'm like way above the garage, way up on the second floor. Like I'm not even close to the ground. Okay, you were with her at the hospital when she passed, and you want to know if she knew you were there. Okay, I'll let you do your thing with the app if you want to see if anything comes up, and I'm going to ask her real quick. Luann, come on back, Mama. Well, I guess apparently you're still here. Should go over there and do the rods. Okay.
I had a word come through over there. It was just blue.
Blue? What is that?
9.
9?
The number 9.
The number 9 and the color blue? I don't know if that means anything to you, Luann. Let us know. Okay. Like I said, I feel like this is about batting about 50%.
Ooh, I'm going to try something real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to try just my normal video, not the app video, just normal video, and see if that still fluctuation happens in there.
No fluctuation?
None.
Oh, you got it for
Yep,
when you moved
there
it,
is.
though. When you moved it. But then, no, it's not pulsing.
It doesn't. Yeah, but that's not normal.
No.
Like even just, I can move it like this like crazy, and it doesn't cause that fluctuation. It's only if I saw it briefly right there. Right where you say you see things out of the corner of your eye.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, when I use the app, it seemed to be more prominent for whatever reason. Because there's 2 apps. There's the Ghost Tube SLS, and then there's just Ghost Tube. The SLS is made for video with all the different video imaging, and it can't keep it together when I put it in that corner. It fluctuates like crazy. My standard video app, just built in my phone, has a slight fluctuation there. Her favorite color was the color blue.
I wonder what the significance of 9 is. So she had trouble answering me because he wouldn't stop talking. And I find that your mom would get distracted. If somebody was like, if there were 2 people talking at once, Jennifer, she would get distracted and be like, okay, hold on. I need to like, you say it first. That was your mom because he was talking. He was, da, 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 da. And I was asking her, did you know that your daughter Jennifer was with you at the time you passed? Were you aware that she was with you when you passed? And she was like trying to answer, and Justin was like talking, and it was like so slow. But she did say yes. Finally, she finally said yes. And
it just ruined everything.
And it just said what? Haunting?
No.
What did it say?
Car and watching, not haunting.
Car and watching.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Like sometimes it makes sense, and sometimes it doesn't. So that's what we wanted to try out tonight. We're excited that you guys tried it with us. I'm sure as we get better, if we continue to use this, then I'm hoping it'll be more accurate. Because I know when I first started doing rods, it was like really tough. And I don't know, I might get brave and put the app on my phone. But yeah, the app is ghosttube.com. And if you want to try it out. But like I said, please, before you do that, always protect yourself, surround yourself with white light. And then when Justin and I finish this live, we will also close that door. And as always,
fluctuation happens in there. Oops,
oh,
recording.
And then meditating, praying, all that stuff, right? Keeping ourselves guarded. So let's ask the app if it has any last words for us before we go. And we should read the comments because we've been ignoring you guys. I'm sorry, but I'm happy you guys could join us.
I've been reading the comments.
Minute. I was there. I was there, but she was not there. I was there, but she was not there. I don't know what that means. Maybe she was not with it. I don't know. Your mom answered slowly, but she did say yes, that she knew that you were there in the end. So keep trying. Yeah, we might. I don't know. It's like we're gonna have to finish this issue of not being able to show you guys, because I want you guys to be able to see the screen so you can experience it with us. Because we could just be making it all up. I think she was gone. Okay. So let me explain something to you, Jennifer. When you pass over, It's not like in the movies. It's not like all of a sudden you are in your bed and Justin's holding my hand and I'm going to pass over. And then all of a sudden at that last moment, and all of a sudden I leave my body and ascend up to heaven. No, what happens actually is I'm still used to that physical body. And I will stay with the body, and I'll see Justin sitting with me in the hospital, and I'll kind of watch the whole situation, sometimes not even realizing that who I'm looking at is me. It can be a weird sensation when you leave your body. So people can hang around for hours or days by their body. And what I believe is that we kind of stick around our body and our loved ones for 10 days before we even start to ascend. So that's why I always tell people, when you lose someone you love, say what you need to say in the first few days, because they're still really close to their body and they're really close to you. And they kind of bounce back and forth, is what I found, is when they pass and I talk to the spirit, they're kind of bouncing back and forth from their body to their children, to their loved one. They're kind of checking on everyone. But it's not just like in the movies where we just all of a sudden we're at the pearly gates. In fact, there's the level of earth where we're living right here, okay? The level of physical existence Justin and I are in. And when we pass through that, there's a middle ground. And then up above here would be heaven, or whatever you consider that to be. So there's this middle ground, and people will process. Some people will stay there if they have somebody drawing them to the earth, like they feel concerned about, or they have unresolved issues. And sometimes people will never ascend. And that's where some people believe ghosts come in.
And sometimes if you make a wish to them as while they're ascending through those different levels, they'll actually kind of grant the wish.
You're so stupid. But yeah, so Jennifer, even if your mom, had passed or was around that time period, she actually saw you in the room with her. Okay. Our loved ones see when we're there. Our loved ones know when we miss them. So please don't worry or think like, oh, your mom's thinking, oh, you didn't care or you weren't there. It's not like that. They can see everything. In fact, it's so much easier when you pass out of this body, because when I pass out of this body, I'll see Justin wherever he goes. I'll feel his thoughts and emotions. I'll actually be able to know what he's thinking half the time if I need to. If he needs me and he calls me and is like, I really wish I had Sandra here to talk to you, I can be right there in his brain, feeling his thoughts and try to comfort him. So it actually gives us more freedom when we pass over. Like we're more free and we're closer to our loved ones. Because think about people you love that live in another city or another country, or maybe you guys have had, you're estranged because there's been some conflict. But all of that just melts away when you pass over, and it's just all about love. Just all about love, and you just want to be with the people you care about. So what are you looking at on there? Any closing thoughts for us? Our spirit app? Ghost Tube?
Are you a friend, niece, keep recording, and Donald?
Are you a friend, niece, keep recording, and Donald?
I wasn't recording. Well, I was recording earlier.
And it was saying keep recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's turn the volume up and see if it has a...
I think it's very, very delayed if it is in fact relaying answers to us.
That's what I noticed tonight. When Sarah was on it, she would ask a question and it would take like 60 seconds for an answer. So let's see if we have any more messages before we jump off here. And Caroline, don't go anywhere. We're going to, if it's okay, we're going to messenger you after this. Angel. Okay. We got a message from angels. Is there anything else you want to say? Does it say it's loading? Or listening?
It's just listening.
Are you trying to tell us that our angels are with us right now? Like I said, it's a delayed reaction. But Angel, there's something nice. So a little earlier tonight, when we first got on this app, I don't know if you guys realized, but like, I'm protected. We're protected by our angels and the divine. We totally took those steps. But other spirits can come through and they can mess with you. So when we first got on there, it was like what did it say? Like
Oh.
cursed, Satan,
Yeah.
Neil,
Yeah.
demon. We were getting all this
Oh, yeah.
crazy stuff.
And I'm not even remotely Christian.
Yeah.
I'm practically a raging heathen, you know. So I'm like, is Lucy here? Oh, hello, Lucy. Like I was making fun of it. Like, oh, shut up. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
and even if it was an entity conveying that stuff, it's like a prankster.
Yeah, they
you
have no
know?
power.
And I'm
with
like,
us.
shut up.
They have no
Like, come
power,
on,
you guys.
you
You are
know?
protected. If you are praying or meditating or doing whatever it is you do, like Justin has his shaman stuff, if you are protecting yourself with white light, they can do nothing. They are powerless against us. Okay.
Yeah,
So
and in my shamanic work, we don't even encounter malicious entities at all.
yeah.
We have, well, occasionally we'll do journeys and we'll be going somewhere and we'll go, hey, are you my guide? And we'll usually ask, are you my guide? Are you my guide? Are you? Whenever, you know, from time to time, we'll
Yeah.
know. What
Yeah.
are you doing? I'm trying to go on a journey. You're not going to help me. What are you doing? I was just bored
Yeah.
saying hi. All
And
right,
that's
well,
what
get
it is.
out of here.
And
you know?
what I felt
Huh.
is when it was coming through as Satan and demon and cursed. And this is the girl that's afraid of everything, right? Of all things spiritual. I'm like, all I could think was it was some bored entity
Yeah.
that's stuck in that middle world that hasn't ascended and isn't in the living. And they've got nothing better to do with their time than just be annoying. So it was like, oh, Satan, Neil, demon, cursed. And then we're like, oh, okay.
I was like, well, I mean, technically, is an angel, right?
Yeah. I mean, the devil is an angel if you follow the Bible. So, okay. So, yeah. So this has been fun. Thank you for joining us for this, you guys. And, I don't know. Let us know if you're watching it now live or if you're watching it later. Let us know if you want us to kind of explore this a little bit more. I think Justin's the real skeptic here. I mean, I have these, so it's like I don't really need the app, but it's kind of interesting to add that in, right?
Well, and before we started the live, you know, Sandra said, you know, all the time when I'm using around, I'm calling stuff in, I see something over in this corner, and I picked up something on the app camera in the corner, and I even shifted over to my normal camera outside the app, and I still picked up something, and I was pulling stuff away, like took down the candles, took down the lights, like anything I thought could be causing a problem with the camera.
I saw you walking back and forth.
Yeah, I know, because I was like, okay, so now that's just a dark corner. There's nothing that should be causing a disruption. And again, I still picked up some kind of fluctuation that's recorded in the camera feed. And I'd go to other sides of the room and point all the way at the other side of the room. I thought maybe distance. I thought all kinds of variables. I could not replicate that except in the corner where Sandra said she was picking things up before we started.
Yeah.
So I definitely give some credence to that. As far as some of the random words,
some of the words were very
some of them were exactly on point, and others were just very what is that?
Blue and 9. Like I'd like to know. I know blue was a color of hers, but like 9, like was it a year? Was it? I don't know. What that
and some of the earlier stuff, you know, leave now, Satan, all this stuff.
Oh yeah, that stuff at the beginning. We were like, come on, are we gonna deal with this all night?
It's adorable.
Yeah, it's adorable. If there's one thing you guys take away from this, I hope that there's one thing you take away from Justin and I's sharing this with you guys, is that the people that leave us, they don't leave us. They're not gone. Okay. And this feeling of isolation and sadness that you get when someone dies, it's just that you're going to miss their physical touch and their physical voice, but they're still with you. In fact, they're more with you now than they were before. So if you have lost someone that you care about, know that whatever grief you had or pain that they had in their life or any sickness they held or any weird feelings you guys had, maybe you guys weren't talking at the time they passed, none of that, they don't give a shit. Okay. They don't give a shit anymore. It's like you're released from all of your judgment and your fear and your anger because you're no longer in this body and you don't have this brain. See, it's our brains that do that shit to us. They sit there and they cause anxiety. Well, maybe you didn't do that right. Well, did you do this? Well, are you going to do that tomorrow? You're such a loser. You never do anything on time. You know, whatever it is our brain is sending us through, you guys, it's like literally you're a prisoner to your brain. So be careful of your thoughts. But while you're in this physical body, you are kind of a slave to your brain. When you leave this physical body, you are just spirit. And all you're about is love and the beauty of children and animals and the people you loved and a beautiful sunset and a waterfall. In spirit, you feel you're just completely contained with joy. So that's for people that have ascended and, you know, have reached that spot. And some people are need help with that, and that's okay. We're here to help if we can. But just know that when they leave you, they're not really leaving you. They're just leaving you. It's kind of like if right now Justin gets up and goes into my hallway. He didn't really leave me. He's just in another place, right? He's still here. It's just he's a little farther away. So I hope that helps you guys. And reach out to us if you have questions. And it's been fun. It's been fun, Master Sergeant. Congratulations, Master Sergeant. All right, you guys. Have a good night. We'll see you soon. Caroline, we're going to message you. Bye.